Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading. This is for September 2019, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. My name is Michelle and welcome. Please forgive the fan noise in the background. It's just very, very hot here, so I can't do this reading without it, so please forgive if you hear a little noise in the background. Let's begin with your oracle cards. Firstly, Aquarius, from the fairy tale oracle we have the card of Thumbelina. Now, Thumbelina is it's a long, very complicated tale. It's by Hans Christian Andersen, and it's a tale of empowerment, rather, finding your own way, making your own friendships, relationships, finding your own people where you belong. And it's also a tale of rejection by people who do not value your uniqueness. So Aquarius here, it's about being with people who value you as a person. And after a time of rejection, there may have been some challenges, but I do feel that there's been a learning experience. And one of the learning experience is that you don't have to accept relationships with people who don't value you. I do feel that there is a feeling here of finding your true soul family, your kin. So I do like the energy around Thumbelina. Could be you, could be someone around you. And Aquarius, we also have, as the energy of the other person, the Swan Queen. And the Swan Queen speaks of transformation, intuition, and patience. It's come up as an ally here from the wisdom of the hidden realms. And it's about looking at events in your life, giving you the ability to see the beauty in transformation from ignorance to wisdom. So I do feel like there is this element around this entire reading of becoming more aware of what to let go of and what to keep, who to let go of, who to keep in your life. There's also an energy around this of not looking outside yourself for answers. The true power lies within. So it's a moment to meditate, ask for a vision. A very powerful kind of more psychic perception is inherent in you. And the Swan Queen is an indication that if you dive deep now, you'll find the answers that you seek. But nothing happens overnight, of course. We have it also as a card of patience. The overall energy around this is one of the dark moon from the Queen of the Moon oracle. Now, the dark moon is a time to rest and reset and release all that doesn't serve you. It's a time of possibility, not just darkness. It is the moment before the new moon. And I do get a feeling here of taking steps, being prepared in order to take advantage of new moon energy, which is of course all about setting an intention, starting something. So I do get this energy of you're being advised to rest, reset, really go deep to think about what needs to be let go of, any kind of past toxic relationship or anything that is no longer serving you, so that you can take full advantage of this more new moon energy. And yes, it is transformative, and I feel that it's been a long time coming, but by doing this work, Aquarius, I get you moving to a place of new things, and it's new things so you can not only achieve a more abundant kind of lifestyle and be appreciative of that, but it's in recognition for you looking at what doesn't value you or who doesn't value you. So let's see where this goes. I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite deck for you. I've got the Two of Cups, and for the other person I'll be using the Tarot de la Nuit, and they have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of their deck. So let's get started, Aquarius. Interesting energy overall. Could be you, could be someone around you. Let's take a look at what you've brought to this in the past energy for Aquarius. The World card. Where you currently stand with this is the Lovers in the reverse. Where you hope to stand with this in the future is the Ten of Wands in the reverse. How you're viewing this person, the Nine of Cups. Your doubts and fears, we have the King of Swords in the reverse. Let's take a look at your challenge, the King of Cups in the upright. And one card for the outcome is the Hermit. All right. And Aquarius, let's take a look at the other person. Remember, either side can resonate. So whatever side resonates the most, Aquarius, that's your message. Let's take a look at the past energy for the other person. Strength in reverse. Current energy. The Emperor in reverse. Where they hope to stand with this, we've got the Moon in the reverse. How they're viewing you, Aquarius. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Goodness, all right. Let's take a look at the doubts and fears of this person. We've got the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Their challenge is the Devil in reverse. And an outcome for them is the Three of Cups, the first upright card. Wow, okay. Ooh, some pretty intense energy on the other side there, Aquarius. Might be you as well. Let's start with the past. For you, I have the World. It's coming out as a completion. You know, of course, when we speak about the dark moon, often the full moon gets all of the attention as a time of completion. But I also see the dark moon as also being very similar in tone, as a good time to end things. So for you, I get an essence of successfully completing a cycle. The other person I have as strength in reverse, so I'm getting an element around them of requiring support, requiring compassion. They may be feeling a sense of, I'm picking that up as a lack of, well, a loss of their kind of, I want to put it in these terms. I feel like it's a loss of more masculine kind of energy. They may have had a period here where they've lost some of their power. But you may have gained in power, Aquarius, during that time. I want to get one more card on the strength in reverse for them. Past energy for the other person that Aquarius is dealing with here. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah. I get that I get rejection. Yes. You know, it could be you, Aquarius, it could be the other side, but somebody here has recently gone through a period of rejection, a feeling lost, feeling a lack, that they don't have enough love in their life, that they're missing something important. They may have even been going through a health crisis, a time of low energy, and finding it difficult to see the way out, to see if not having the strength, the energy here to dig themselves out of a difficult situation. Now for you, where you currently stand with this, you've got the Lovers in the reverse. So Aquarius, I do get the essence that you're at a distance from this individual, physically separated, broken up, and I get at the present time you are, let's see, I get an essence around that of not really looking to connect again with this person, but I want to clarify the Lovers in reverse here as where Aquarius currently stands. Yeah, the Knight of Wands in reverse. I don't feel that there's any inclination to revisit this, to bring this back together. I get this as closure, an ending. Now they have the Emperor in reverse, so again there's that loss of power, that loss of strength here as where they currently stand. Let's see, where does this other person currently stand? The Emperor in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles, okay. All right. I do feel that they are in a stable situation, meaning they are partnered, or they have family around them. There's money there, but it may be, it seems to be a situation where they are having difficulty. Either it could be them that is, I get desperately trying to hold on to this by terms of power, but it's power used in the wrong way. I feel that this is an individual who is trying to control the outcome of their current circumstances, and they're very focused on keeping the stability that they have around them, the money, the family security. Yes, I do feel that this has to do with family money. Okay. Now, where you hope to stand with this in the future, you've got the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Let's see. Ten of Wands in the reverse. How does Aquarius hope to stand with this in the future? Okay. The Fool card. Yeah, I do think that you're looking for a strong bond, a soulmate family energy, and I do get this alleviation of stress, of burden, wanting to be more light in spirit, a little bit more carefree. So let me see. I'm getting an essence around this reading. I feel like there's something here being blocked, and it has to do with family or family money. There may be a situation where for some of you that there's a problem regarding your family doesn't want you to be with this person. Let's see, the Moon in reverse. I'm getting a burden that it's either you or the other person is carrying, or perhaps both of you. Now, they have the Two of Wands with the Moon in reverse, so it is about moving on from that more darker energy. I do feel that you both have been at a distance from each other. There has been this void, this darkness, but there's a wish for this other person to start making plans to get out of that energy. It's a slower energy. It's been a long period of time. This person has had to be patient, I feel, while going through a difficult time. They're either trying to control the situation around them, keep control of a stable situation, or they are currently with a partner who is doing that to them. But in the past, I do feel that they have this feeling of losing power, rejection. So you may have been the one that rejected them, Aquarius, and closed this cycle out. But I get now there is some I do feel that there is something here that you are wanting to perhaps I'm not really getting any kind of really wanting to revisit this, but there's thoughts about it. There are thoughts in the back of your mind, but you can't take any action towards it just yet. But you're starting to think that freedom is looking good for you in the future. Freedom from this person, or freedom from your current circumstances. Let's see how you're viewing them. We've got the Nine of Cups. How is Aquarius viewing this other person? Yeah, I do think that you're thinking that this might be something that is worth trying again. You're starting to look at the possibility, but you're not taking any action just yet. You're thinking, well, maybe the grass is greener, maybe things were better with this person. Yeah. Okay, so you can't make any moves towards them right now. You're physically separated at a distance. There seems to be some control issues around this other person, or they are being controlled by family. You are wanting to, I do get this sense of freeing yourself from a frustrating situation, and you're starting to think that, well, maybe this other person here, although I thought this was over, maybe the grass is greener. Now they're seeing you, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting that as not receiving any kind of indication from you of support, assistance, any communication. Let's see, how is this other person viewing Aquarius? Justice, all right. Yeah, you know, it's all about balance. It's all about wanting to have a relationship that is fair, equal. And this is someone who is thinking, well, you know, I really don't want to get involved with this person again if they're not willing to give as much as I give. So they're wanting a true balanced relationship, something where there is equal give and take, where you're both equally putting in finances, where you're both equally responsible. So not just one of you being mostly responsible for things like bringing the money in and more practical. I'm getting it as more practical energy here. Not so much love, but more about money. Wanting money to be shared, to be equal give and take. Yeah, I do feel that there's something here to do with more of a focus on family money or legacy here. Okay. Now, doubts and fears, this King of Swords in reverse. For Aquarius, that is your card. Doubts and fears, the King of Swords in reverse. Doubts and fears. And the Five of Cups. Yeah. I get this anger, focusing on what hasn't worked in the past, pessimism, very much focused on what's gone wrong and being angry as a result. Yeah, that's the thing. I think for you, Aquarius, you had closed this cycle out with this person in the past because of something that happened that was difficult. Perhaps there was betrayal. There may have been money issues. The focus for you, Aquarius, around this other person has been negative. You've thought of them negatively. Now, your fear is that you can't get over this, that you can't move past it, and that you're going to be someone who is holding on. When we speak about the void here and the dark moon, holding on to the way things were or the way that you've been seeing something for a long time. Now, they have the Seven of Wands in the reverse as their doubts and fears. So let's take a look. Doubts and fears for the other person, and the Two of Swords. So for them, they're in two minds about whether or not to drop this guard that they have around them and let you back in. Aquarius, I do think that they're concerned about things being equal, Yeah, or that there is perhaps they're worried that you're thinking only of the more monetary aspects. They're concerned that you're going to be holding the purse strings, or that there's some kind of element around this that I'm picking up, Aquarius, where someone, either you or them, is concerned about keeping hold of the money and not having anyone abuse money or not be careful with money. Yes, it may have been money issues in the past that was the main problem here. Now, the challenge for you, Aquarius, is to show that more loving, compassionate, caring side, because I do think that this other person's been going through a very difficult time. You know, Thumbelina here, when you think of the tale itself, is quite a difficult tale. You know, this is a young girl that was born tiny, if you remember the story there, and she was rejected by a number of different kinds of beings because she didn't belong with them. Now, ultimately she found her place where she truly belonged, her soul family, but it took a lot of time. It was a very long process to find that, and there were a lot of ups and downs, a lot of lessons learned along the way. So I feel that this other person's gone through that. So for you, I think the challenge is to look upon this person with a bit more sympathy, compassion, love, show them love, rather than focus on the past and what painful experience this was, or whatever this person did in the past that you've been holding on to, that you're being advised to let go of. Now, the other person has the devil in reverse, so I do feel that their challenge is to let go of something that is an unhealthy attachment. It may be a relationship that they are currently in with someone who is toxic or has control issues. Now, for you, the outcome, I get the Hermit. So it's all about you needing to find that quiet place. You know, when we speak of the Swan Queen, we speak of intuition and patience. And I do get this as more Hermit energy. And I do feel that this, Aquarius, is you needing to find that place, that quiet place, for you to spend some time in contemplation about whether or not this is something that you truly want to revisit. I do get you having thoughts about it. You haven't taken any action towards it. You're thinking about it, though. There's just concern about the past. So there needs to be a lot of thought put in to whether or not you can get past that and show a more loving, compassionate side of yourself to this individual. There is a feeling around this reading here, Aquarius, of you finding the answers within. So it's not going to be from outside external sources. It's going to be from you taking the time to really go through that difficult self-analysis there. Spending some time quietly contemplating whether or not this is an option that is something that is viable. Can you truly let go of the past? Because I do feel that new moon energy will be a good time for you to revisit this or restart it, as long as you're not holding on to any kind of negativity of the past. Now, I have them with the Three of Cups, so there is a reason to celebrate. There may be a social event, a getting together, perhaps with you here to discuss things. So we'll see where this goes in part 2, Aquarius. I hope that you join me. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. It'll be about another 30 to 40 minute reading. I'll be clarifying everything on the table, pulling out some oracles to see where this goes in the future as well, Aquarius. So I do hope you join me if this is resonating. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I wish you the best with this, Aquarius. I will see you in part 2, or I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.